Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri, and is the world's first single barrel only liquor store. This business is owned and operated by Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution list. That way you'll know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and what barrel picks they have in the works. We are also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for yourself, a customized gift, or logo items for your business or event, The Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. Use the number 2 when you type out The Bar to Go. Did you know Neely Family Distillery now ships its popular distilled spirits directly to you? To order, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss Buzzard's Roost new online store. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool, Katie Joyce, and Lenny Eckstein.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hello. So, yeah, we're going to have a fun show today. We're going to be talking about our good friends at Buzzard's Roost. Jason Bronner, our good buddy, is involved in that. And exciting times for them. You know, opening up distribution where you can then ship directly to consumers is a big deal. So the fact that so many who probably listen to this might not have access to Buzzard's Roost, things are changing. I looked at their website, and it doesn't go everywhere, but Missouri is, not typically on those lists. It's on that one. You can get it in Missouri. So I think it's in a lot of other places as well. So we'll get to that after the break. For right now, McNew said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, McNew?
Okay, guys. So I just really have some words of advice, maybe.
Okay.
So I cleaned out my bar a couple weeks ago, my home bar. And I used to say bottles. So I was like, we'll make candles, we'll make faces. We'll do something with these bottles. Yeah. You're not going to. You're not. They're trash. Put them in the trash where they belong. I took out 4 bags of trash out of my bar that were all bottles. And you know what happened? I took them out to my curb. They clanked. They made noises. My neighbors assumed I was an alcoholic. That's fine. But
hold up. Do you think trash?
Where do we stop with recycling the bottles?
Oh, McNew doesn't recycle. No, she doesn't recycle.
Where do we stop?
Yeah. It involves her doing work.
Recycle. Recycle.
No. Okay, but
it's the easiest thing to recycle.
I want to be like, I will make this into a beautiful candle someday. No, we're not doing it. So where do we stop?
No, she means like recycle the trash versus the recycle.
Yeah, so where do we say we're putting it in the recycling or we're putting it in the trash, whatever you choose to do where you live?
Always recycling. It's glass. You don't put it in the trash.
No, we don't have good recycling here. So I'm like, if I'm not,
go find one.
We don't have good recycling.
Okay. So
I am stepping up on a soapbox. Tell me when I can go.
Let's go.
Oh, go ahead, Katie.
My recycling that comes to my curb does not accept glass. So I accept. Right. So
that's like the easiest thing in the world to recycle.
I don't know why. I'm just happy that I have recycling now because I now live in city limits. Out in the country, there is no recycling at all.
What do they recycle? Paper?
There's no trash pickup out there.
I didn't have trash pickup for a while.
You just burn everything.
I was burning my own trash and taking stuff elsewhere.
I had a lake place. You just burn everything down there.
So I was excited when I got trash service. 2, I did not have recycling, but now I have recycling, but not glass. I don't know why exactly, but it is single stream, so I don't have to separate it. Everything else, all my cardboard and plastics can all go in one. So that's
don't put your plastic in there. Your plastic's going right in the trash.
Yeah.
They don't recycle it?
No, they're not recycling your plastic.
They don't do it.
Oh my god!
It all goes to the same place. They give you a separate bin. They go to the same dump. They don't do anything with that.
I'm gonna have to go back to my local recycling center then, because in my town there's a recycling center you can go to. and take all the recycling. But the issue is that you have to then sort all of it yourself. So I have to sort it by like color of glass and everything.
Oh my God.
And
No,
then you really
who does that?
I
Who
mean, I
has
have a
the
job.
time? Who
I
does
mean-
and
it?
that's when you really feel like an alcoholic when you go
Nobody
in
does
with your
that.
big whole box of all of your alcohol. And I'm like, yeah, I had a big party.
No,
I didn't.
Oh.
But also, my parents live in a gated community that does have recycling that accepts glass.
Just drop it at their house.
Normally,
Yeah.
I just go take it to their recycling
you
dumpster.
just make it their problem. That's
and
fine.
Gated
then when I
community, yeah.
dump it into dumpster, it's very,
Yeah.
very loud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So-
They don't like it. They should have had kids, right? That's,
Please,
the only way
please
parents are going to
recycle.
learn. Yeah.
Please do not throw away glass. Please. But
Especially glass.
I even take the time to cut off the wax of my Maker's Mark bottles
Oh,
so that they
God,
can.
you're
be-
such a good person. No.
Oh, that's terrible. That's
A
terrible.
lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Would
You'd injure yourself,
I felt
too.
the moral obligation to cut wax off. I would never buy Maker's Mark.
Right. That would discontinue Makers for me.
It's not that difficult. You just cut one slit in it and it peels
So
off.
no, Katie took this on a whole new level than I was aiming for.
Right. Yeah.
I also, back to the original question, I also have a whole stack of the pretty bottles where I was like, oh, this would make a great candle or like whatever else.
Those were the ones I was fucking talking about where we had a
Nope.
whole stash of them. Where I
Right.
cleaned up my bar for Thanksgiving like a month ago now. But I'm like,
Larceny.
we're literally
There
never
is
going to do
800
this.
larceny
Company
bottles.
will take
Yeah.
them,
No,
right?
like, we had nice bottles, so we saved some nice bottles. I'm like, we're never going to have these made into candles. There's only so many candles you can have. I'm like, I'm throwing them away. I just scoop them all into our trash.
All
and
that
then-
larceny gone. Yeah.
There's
Oh my God.
And what do you
There's a
do
company.
once you burn the candle? Do you like refill it with more wax and make a new
Yeah.
candle?
So
You
it's
can.
actually very easy to
You throw the
refill.
trash. No.
Go to Hobby Lobby and
Dave.
refill thing, but
I drive. What I do, what I like to do is I take all my recyclables, I go up and I throw them in Katie's trash can. Not
Ah,
stuff. Yeah. I just feel good about myself when I do that. So.
oh my God.
Yeah. Just throwing stuff away in general, I think feels good. As
It
opposed
does,
to,
right? Yeah.
Wait, Lenny, you're in Colorado. You guys are so
Oh
like,
no.
green out there.
They hate,
You don't
they hate the
recycle
environment
everything.
out there. Yeah. They're
I
also stoned. They don't care.
So let me say this. We do put all of our recyclables in a recyclable bin, and they pick it up every other Wednesday. I am positive it goes to the landfill, though.
That goes to the same place. Yeah.
I just don't see what world that somebody's
got
going to pay to truck it all the way, like 2+ hours away to a.
And then
place
sort it and all that. Nah,
constitutes
that's
it.
not
I don't.
happening.
I think they're taking. I don't know. I'm
They're
not.
like, we tried, but
I'm
it
not
didn't work.
willing to like super.
Like I feel like cardboard's really easy because all the grocery stores, they bail up all their cardboard boxes. That should be a really easy recyclable thing.
Agreed.
So I'm always recycling my cardboard.
I keep our cardboard because it's a good fire starter. I like having a bonfire. I keep our cardboard. So
Yeah, I don't know.
All those
I mean, I
Amazon
think
boxes,
someday,
that's a lot of
10
cardboard.
years from now, somebody's going to blow the lid off all this.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to feel good to most of us, but
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can do the bottles. They're Spirit Sense. It's a candle company, and they take liquor bottles and they then make candles and sell them. And they accept donations of empty liquor bottles, and they're in Louisville.
Mhm.
So
Here's the
you,
thing that I know so many people that I love. They're great people that make like bourbon bottle candles, but like I'm never
All
going to
cocktails.
I'm never going to need this many. Like, why the fuck did I not throw them away? Like, why did I come out my house with 4 bags of bottles? Like,
Yeah.
stop.
I would march down to
Bottles,
my
guys,
curb
throw your shit away.
proudly with
That was
4
my
bags of
Throw your
bourbon
shit away.
bottles.
Nobody's
Would
gonna
you?
recycle
Oh
much.
yeah.
That's too heavy. I would have split that up over weeks. I wouldn't put that on my trash.
Oh no,
No,
I would have
because-
been like, yeah, this is my booze.
I drank it all.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm drunk. All right. Well, let's
Way
drink. What is
Right,
everyone drinking? Let's start with Kathy. Kathy.
Okay. So someone said something earlier about Maker's Mark. So I'm going to open up my bottle of Maker's Mark that I got as a Christmas gift.
Okay.
That I actually like.
It's a screw top. Screw top.
I would like to state that she pulled on it first.
She did pull on. She gave it a good tug, and then
She was just seeing how attached the wax was for when she
Right.
removes it later before she recycles that bottle.
Absolutely.
okay. All right, Katie, what do you got?
I have Wood Hat, Bloody Butcher Red,
Butcher.
our ABV Network Barrel Pick Toasted Toffee. I chose this one tonight because a friend of mine just won Employee of the Year at her work, and we found a bottle that we both had to celebrate, and this was it.
How many employees do they have?
Like a lot. Like she's at a company of
4?
at least dozens. I know.
Dozens.
So-
Okay. Dozens.
They're
That's a
probably
lot.
their
Dozens.
party. That's
Yeah.
not
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. That's going to be enough to take the lead. I'll go next. I've got the Elijah Craig 12-year Big Red Clifford bottle here. So old school. Old school. All right. Here we go. Not bad for an oldie, but not as good as Katie's. Katie's got the lead. What do you got there, McNew?
I have a planter's pick from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Oh, that's good
Yeah,
stuff.
that stuff's so
That was
good.
a lot of English happening in that sentence. That pop didn't do anything either, but
Oh, geez. That was ridiculous. Okay. That's Tim Swedish. All right. Lenny, you're last but not least. What do you got there, man? Katie's
Keeping
got the
with
lead.
theme of terrible cork pops. I'm gonna open up a well-loved bottle of some Hidden Barn Bourbon, single barrel pick.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. Not as good as Katie's, though. Not as good as Katie's. Is that the ABV Barrel Shop barrel pick?
This one is not, although I do have that one. I'm preserving that one. This one is
Yeah, keep that one. That's a
some other liquor store.
okay. It's going to San Francisco. It could be worth a lot of money. Cheers, gang.
cheers, guys.
Ding.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Buzzard's Roost. They now have an online store. You can pick it up on their website. So we'll talk about that in just a few. Let's talk about the people who make these shows happen. First up is the ABV Barrel Shop. It is the most unique shopping experience in the world of bourbon, as the ABV Barrel Shop only sells single barrels. Owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot select. With over 100 distilleries on board to sell us barrels, we are home to the most unique and diverse barrel pick selections in the bourbon world. By signing up for our email, you will always know what we have in stock. In addition to the single barrels, we'll have a gift shop featuring ABV Barrel Shop as well as ABV Network merchandise. We are partnering with vendors like Art Eatables and Old Man Bay Signs to bring you unique items you can't find anywhere else. We will also have a 24-seat classroom where we are offering educational and fun classes like Breakfast and Bourbon, a series where we pair donuts and bourbon, customer barrel picks, and opportunities to learn from master distillers and other bourbon dignitaries. Best of all, we feature a tasting bar where you can try before you buy. All of this is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. If you are in the St. Louis area, please stop by to say hi. If you're traveling in from outside the area, please take advantage of our hotel rates with the Drury Inn and Pear Tree Inn, less than a mile from our shop. This can be done via the links in our Visit St. Louis section on our website. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to plan your trip. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. Hi, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network. We're sponsored by the Stave and Thief Society. This is where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge a bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my Executive Bourbon Steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification program available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Okay, let's talk about the Neely Family Distillery. In 2018, I met Royce Neely at an industry event. He started appearing on our shows, and we became friends during my frequent trips to Kentucky. Today, he is amongst the leaders of young distillers leaving their mark on the bourbon industry. A visit to Neely Family Distillery yields insight on their unique family history, why their products are special, and gives you the opportunity to taste their whiskey, moonshine, and creams. Check them out at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com or visit them in Sparta, Kentucky.
Hello, this is Jeff from Iowa, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Buzzard's Roots Whiskey and their online store.
Yes, we are. So HTTPS : and then // buzzardsroostwhiskey.com. That's how you go directly there. You can just go to the website, Buzzards.
Does anyone actually-
buzzardswhiskey.com and it would take you there.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
then you
anyone
gotta hit
says
shop.
the HTTPS anymore.
I think you do when it says it in the
I
script.
don't think you have to.
I think you do.
When it's
You don't have to put the S
So
in
I
there.
start. What do I say?
But I
Backslash.
don't
Backslash.
think
Where do I
you
where do I start if I want to give the direct web?
I would
where-
say go to
Shop.
shop.buzzardsroostwhiskey.com.
I don't know if that works or
there,
not.
there you go.
I
It
don't
totally does. I just went to it.
It did not. You did not.
So
I just did now.
Unless
God
your
forbid.
internet's still on the AOL CD, then you're gonna need to type in everything that Steve Akeley just told
No,
you.
so besides for shipping,
At least I didn't call it
Well,
backsplash. I called it backslash.
I
Yeah. Yeah, Katie. How about
yeah.
that? I don't
Besides
forget.
for,
I
I
love
don't
a good backsplash, okay?
I checked this out earlier today.
Okay.
And you can just so they ship to Indiana, and I'm very excited about that. So
Now you can get
order
Buzzard. They got
some
3
bottles.
offerings right now. So they came out with 3. They got a rye, a bourbon, and a toasted barrel rye. I would highly suggest the toasted barrel rye.
Yeah,
That's
so
good
that's
stuff.
the one I looked at. So Chris loves their things. So I'm gonna order that for him for Christmas, and they will ship it right to my house in Indiana. Do you know I live in a state that does not like progression? So I'm very excited. I can
Yeah.
have a good bourbon.
I don't know who they're using behind the scenes, but it's good because they do have a lot of
Yeah, I can
states.
have that delivered here. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
impressed that Indiana was on the list because I was kind of looking at the states that I
No.
typically don't see.
We like to live in the 1800s. We're very much living handmade style right now, but
Yeah.
we can get bourbon here. Good.
Hey, look, all the Handmaid's Tale states can get it. Florida and Texas and Missouri and Indiana. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
We don't
Again,
have
that
much
website is
records.
HTTPS.
I have a question.
We'll have human rights.
Backslash.
Bourbon. Good for me.
Steve, I have a question for you.
Yes, go ahead.
So I understand that your shop is waiting on the paperwork to get done.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
since they can ship to Missouri through the website, can you now bypass that and get your barrel in?
Yeah. And then there's all shipped online, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, they're going through one of the I always call them like middleman platforms. Like I use a company called SLPay for Deerhammer. They're using Barcart for Buzzard's Roost. I don't think that Bronner is like the next Mark Zuckerberg in terms of like internet technology stuff. But
like you know him.
props to
Yeah.
Buzzard's Roost for putting this together though. And certainly a sign of things to come, I gotta feel like.
Right.
Like these companies are finding the loopholes to be able to get into states and giving, distillery brands the opportunity to utilize that. But how rad would it be when Buzzard's Roost or anyone in Kentucky or anyone in the country can, as a producer, like not have to have cuts taken, like 30% here, 30% there, and go right to the consumer? That's
Right.
going to be phenomenal for their
Pretty
wallet.
exciting.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is. It is. Yeah. You know who's kicking and screaming? Distributors. That's who.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're kicking, screaming, and taking back piggy
Yeah.
bank.
crying. Yeah. Taking back piggy bank. And, people are getting fired. The whole thing.
No, so
Yeah. Go ahead, McNew.
What I find, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead. You're fine.
What I find interesting is so the states that Buzzard's Roost ships to is different than the states where it's available in person. So they're currently available in Massachusetts. I'm looking at the ones that are not.
New Mexico, I know
Ohio,
they're available in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio, Louisiana. No, they do ship there still. Tennessee and Arkansas. And the additional states above that, but those are the states where it's available in person, but that they cannot ship to. So if you add those in as well and look at the map of where they can ship to and where they're available in person, that's a pretty wide spread.
They're doing pretty good. Yeah.
They're
That doesn't
awesome.
leave many blank spots.
I'm excited for them. I mean, we've seen Bronner take this from literally just basically available like at his place and then a couple liquor barns.
Yeah.
And now,
So
now
it
to
was
where it's
like,
at.
okay, so
Yeah.
like you can drive to Louisville and find this. And now
Right.
it is countrywide. You can find it
Yeah.
and
And
drive
it's
to a lot
delicious.
of places.
Yeah. Yeah. And luckily
It
we knew
is
him back when.
delicious.
We knew Bronner back when. Yeah.
We went to his first, what was it? His first signing. We went there.
Yeah,
It was like
we did. Yeah.
garden. Yeah.
It was cool. So,
And it's important to note that the states it's available in are spread throughout the country. It's not just one area. So if it's not in your state,
you might have a
probably,
friend.
Yeah,
If
and a
it's
friend in a state nearby. to,
Yeah.
So if it's not near you and you need to ship it to Indiana, I'm here, guys. Like,
okay. Yeah.
let me
Then she'll
come
McNew will be a
repackage some
clearinghouse. Yeah.
holy water to send your way.
She'll
Fair
put
enough.
some in an old bottle, and then
Yeah, that
keep
she
the
has
rest.
sitting in her.
See,
Yeah.
we found a way for you to keep your
Out of her
recycled
bar.
bottles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough. So there you go. So Buzzard's Roost, just go to buzzardsroostwhiskey.com and then click on shop and it'll take you there. So, yeah. And like I said, they're starting out with 3 items. I don't know if the plans are every new release they'll be in there or not. Just keep watching, checking it out. And for right now, order some and enjoy. It's good stuff. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Kathy, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram. I am KK Cask Strength.
Okay. Katie.
You can find me over on Instagram at Katie Proof.
All right. Lenny.
You can find me and the rest of Deer Hammer Distillery on social media at Deer Hammer. You can also check out at Deer Hammer Tasting Room, which is kind of our visitor experience social media page, which I've been kind of putting all my effort into these days. And you can also, like Buzzard's Roost, order our products online at https://www.deerhammer.com/shop or something like that.
Okay. Fair enough. Easy find for people. All right, McNew, how about you?
Come on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, that thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. 3,000 shows. Maybe you're traveling around for the holidays. You got to go on a road trip to see some family. Start downloading some shows because we got a bunch of them out there for you at abvnetwork.com. And also, if you're riding around, maybe visiting family, divert yourself through St. Louis and see us at the ABV Barrel Shop, where we're selling single barrels and all kinds of gift baskets and fun stuff, gift certificates, classes, you name it. abvbarrelshop.com. Sign up for our email and text distribution. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
All right, great job today, gang. Farnance will have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you want to experiment on the stove in your kitchen or you're looking for a bigger setup in your backyard, owner Russell Creed and his team can help. They have multiple still offerings, accessories, and even grain from their partners at Goldstone Mill to assist you in making whiskey on par with your favorite distillery. They can also help you with some fabricated parts you probably can't make yourself if you are attempting a DIY still project. Learn more or order your still or parts at moonshinestillpro.com. Another friend of ours is the Goldstein family at Goldstone Mill. The Goldsteins offer a variety of heritage and heirloom grains to make the finest whiskeys in the world. Plus, they are more than just a grain company. They are truly consultants to make sure the grains they are providing to you or your business meet your highest expectations. Additionally, they work with mills around the country, ensuring shipping is as low as possible for their customers. If you're a distillery, brewery, or even doing this at home, Goldstone can assist you. Check them out at goldstonemill.com, call them at 217-254-6613, or check in via email at hello@goldstonemill.com. Last but not least is the ABV Barrel Shop. While we don't get to play in the allocated bourbon game because we aren't selling the other products you have to do to get those, we do have access via our friendships in the bourbon industry to some really cool stuff. Have you ever seen your favorite craft distiller selling some really cool limited offerings only in their gift shop? I'm talking things like the hazmat offering Distillery 291 did for their 10th anniversary, or Neely Family Distillery's Papaw's birthday barrel. They don't have enough of it to send it out to distributors, so they only sell it via their gift shop. Well, companies like Distillery 291 and Neely Family Distillery have agreed to sell us 2 or 3 cases of these offerings moving forward, meaning our store will have the access to some of the rarest whiskeys in the world. way more difficult to come by than the allocated bourbon offerings with the national release. Yes, they will be extremely tough to come by, but if you're a customer of our store, you'll have a chance to get them. Get signed up for our email or text list over at abvbarrelshop.com so you don't miss out.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.